Music sound influence.
What's up, everybody? I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the 2020 BET Awards. So let's get into it. This marks the 20th BET Awards, and this is also the first BET Award that is virtual. So I always was trying to figure out how are they going to do this BET Award this year, and we saw that they had different performances from different locations, and then we got to see them on our TV screen. So I'm going to talk about the performances, the categories, and then I'm going to give my final thoughts at the end. So let's get into it. So when it comes to the performances, about 90% of the performances we're talking about what's going on in the climate in today's time right now with police brutality. And I have no issue with that. You know what I mean? I'm glad that people are bringing awareness, to this issue, and this is something that we've been talking about for years. However, what I will say is that there has been a lot of pandering that has been going on, and there's been a lot of people that are not genuine with what I was seeing on my TV screen. Some of these performances, I do believe that these people actually were genuine, but there was a lot of performances where it was not genuine, and you could tell it's just for a money grab or just to get people to buy their next album or whatever. You can clearly tell. So, when it comes to the performances, I'm first going to start off with the main thing that happened at the very beginning. So, at the very beginning, they had this introduction of Fight the Power. So, they had Rhapsody, Nas, Questlove, and Public Enemy. I thought that was a very, very good introduction, to bring awareness to the issue. I really enjoyed that. It's a really, really good thing. Then we go to Roddy Ricch's performance. I skipped his performance because I'm really not into Roddy Ricch's music. That's just me. Um, Same thing with DaBaby's performance. I skipped his performance. I did like D Smoke's performance with his brother. I really enjoyed that performance. Another one that I enjoyed was Masigo. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I really enjoyed his performance. His performance was really, really good. Um, I just really enjoyed it. Loner, I loved his performance as well. Very nice vocals. I just hate that BT they cut the performance because I was really getting into the song, and it was a very good performance. Another performance that I really enjoyed was Megan Thee Stallions. I really liked Megan Thee Stallions' performance because it was outside. It was kind of giving me California Love by Tupac mixed with Mad Max from the 80s, the whole desert scene. I really enjoyed it. It was really, really good performance. It was something to bring energy to the show because I noticed throughout most of the show it was very much kind of slow. I needed something upbeat to pick me up during a lot of moments of the award show. So it was very good to have a performance like that was very high energy and very, very, kind of, different, in that regard. So I really enjoyed that. I also enjoyed Sir's performance. Um, I really enjoyed Anderson .Paak's performance. Jennifer Hudson did a really good job. I'm very, very glad that this time she did not scream because, that's, I'm just saying, sometimes she does scream a lot in a lot of her performances, but I'm glad she didn't scream this time. So I really enjoyed the performance. It was a very, very good tribute that she did to Aretha Franklin. So she did a good job. Who else? Usher. I enjoyed Usher's vocals with the Summer Walker performance. Another thing I really enjoyed the performance that was by Chloe and Halle. They did a good job with their performance. I also like Karen Shepherd and her daughter's performance. I really enjoyed the performance. Of course, they brought amazing vocals as usual for the night. So they were another one of the best performances of the night. And then we're going to get into the performances that I really didn't like, nor was I kind of paying attention to. Um, I really wasn't paying attention to Alicia Keys' performance nor John Legend. I know they did okay, but it was just too slow for me, and I needed something to pick me up. And it just is what it is, because there was a lot of people on the piano tonight, a lot of people on the piano, and it really, I needed something to pick me up during the award show because it was all very slow, and a lot of the topics that they were talking about was very much the same. You know what I mean? I heard it once, but hearing it multiple times, it kind of, but anyway. And then they also had a tribute to Little Richard, which honestly, I really wasn't a fan of that tribute that they did to Little Richard. I think they could have had somebody who really studied Little Richard really well. There's so many people I can name off the top of my head, but I really wasn't really a fan of Wayne Brady doing his impression. I was like, what in the Sherman showcase is this? That's why I felt like during that performance. Lil Wayne, I wasn't paying attention to Lil Wayne's performance. All I do know is that during his performance was that he was screaming Black Lives Matter, and I was sitting up there like, oh, so now you're about Black Lives Matter, but you weren't about that. Anyway, that's what I was talking about. There was some performances that I knew they just were not genuine and they were fake and phony, and he in his performance was giving me that. But anyway, Kane Brown's performance, I really wasn't paying attention to that performance either. It just was boring to me. Jonathan McReynolds, I wasn't really paying attention to his performance. And that's really all the performances for the night. And Anderson .Paak, he performed. He did a good job as well. And that's pretty much it. I don't know why YG was in the very beginning of the introduction, because YG, I think y'all already know about the whole situation with YG that happened a few weeks back. Like, I can clearly tell this is, again, not genuine. It's phony with what he's doing in that performance that I mentioned earlier. So, but anyway. So then we get to the categories. Album of the year went to Roddy Ricch for Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. Um, I wouldn't have given that for album of the year. I personally would have picked because if we're talking about albums, the only album that I liked was Lizzo's "Cause I Love You." Fever by Megan Thee Stallion is a mixtape, not an album. So this category could have been called album slash mixtape of the year, or slash EP, because I used to know her as a compilation of EPs from the artist Her. So and Beyonce's Homecoming, the live album, that's a live album. Not like what I would consider like a studio album, but I guess. Um, but anyway, video of the year went to DJ Khaled featuring Nipsey Hussle and John Legend for Hire. Um, I guess, considering who was in the category. Um, but I really, again, I'm not. I tell you, I do not like DJ Khaled. I just don't personally. The category just was not a good category. Who they were nominating for video of the year, so it's just mm-mm. Coca-Cola Viewers Choice Award went to Megan Thee Stallion featuring Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign for Hot Girl Summer. Best Collaboration went to Chris Brown featuring Drake for No Guidance. And it's also a tie as well, excuse me, with DJ Khaled and Nipsey Hussle for Hire. Best Female slash R&B pop artist went to Lizzo. Best male R&B slash pop artist went to, it's actually a tie for this one, for Chris Brown and Anderson .Paak. Personally, I would give it to Anderson .Paak on that one. Best female hip hop artist went to Megan Thee Stallion. Best hip hop artist went to DaBaby and Drake. So it's again another tie. For best group went to the Migos. I personally would have picked Chloe and Halle, personally. Best New Artist went to Roddy Ricch. I would have chosen YBN Corday. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Inspiration Award went to Kirk Franklin. BET Her Award went to Beyonce featuring Blue Ivy, Wizkid, and St. John for Brown Skin Girl. I agree with that choice. Video Director of the Year went to Tiana Taylor. Best Movie went to Queen and Slim. I personally don't agree with that. I think it should have went to Just Mercy, or yeah, I would say Just Mercy. Best Actress, they have not announced that yet. Best Actor, they haven't announced that yet. Sports Woman of the Year went to Simone Biles. Best Actor went to Michael B. Jordan. Sportsman of the Year went to LeBron James. Best International Act went to Burna Boy, and Best New International Act went to Sha Sha. And the Humanitarian Award went to Beyonce. And the Shine a Light Award went to DJ D Nice, Swiss Beats, and Timbaland. Like I said, congratulations to all the people who won. And like I said, this year's awards show, it was much better than last year, so I will say that. And I want to know, what are your guys' thoughts about the performances down below. Let me know, what were your favorite performances of the night. Let me know, what were the performances that you did not like of the night. Let me guys know, what were your overall thoughts of this show. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.